Welcome back to the second half of NewsBreak Live. Joining me tonight is Helen Lee, who is the Farmers Market Manager at Providence Little Company of Mary Medical Center. Nice seeing you again, Helen.
Hi, Eva. How are you?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm good. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Of course, thank you for joining me. I know the City Cable crew was out at the Farmers Market a couple weeks ago, so I'm really excited to talk about this hidden gem, I like to call it. So tell me about the Certified Farmers Market at Providence.
Well, actually, it's a community event. It's not really a certified farmers market. That's the way we filed it.
Right.
It was started. I was approached by Providence Little Company Mary. They wanted something to kind of connect the employees, the communities, the city of Torrance, and everything all within this one outreach, which is now the market that's there every Friday.
How did it start? I know somebody reached out to you from Providence.
Well, I have a few markets in some hospitals now. I have one at Children's Hospital, Los Angeles, and Tom HARNEY, who's with Providence, found me there and asked me to open a market at Torrance and at their San Pedro location. And that's it. I kind of went from there. We have everything that a big market has to offer, just probably on a smaller scale. And the one on San Pedro we run on Thursdays and Torrance is on Fridays. We have patients that come out, we have employees that come out, we have Torrance residents that come out and patronize the market. It's great.
When this market started about 2 years ago, kind of what was the discussion between you and Tom? What was the mission when you first started?
Well, they really wanted, they do a lot of events for the employees, number one, at Providence. I think the employees are extremely lucky. I'd love to work there. But it was more of also an outreach to the community to teach nutrition, to teach them that nutrition and wellness starts not within the walls of the hospital, but more with like the choices that people make in terms of healthy eating and the food that they buy. And that's where they came about with the dietitian booth.
You have an inspiring story. Not only do you work with Providence, you also work with other hospitals in Los Angeles County. Tell me how you got started, and you're really giving back to the community in so many ways.
That's my favorite part about working with farmers markets and hospitals. I think the reason why I stay with it, because it's such a difficult job dealing with so many different types of just people on many different levels. It's just the community service, and a lot of it is just more of a platform to do charity work that I want to do. So with Children's Hospital, they really base it on nutrition, and it's run by the obesity program. Providence, they have the dietitian booth, and it's really nice to not only connect with the community and bring them affordable produce, and just also vendors from all around Los Angeles County to the city of Torrance, but also bring patients outside the clinical environment of a hospital. It's a welcome environment to families who are at Providence visiting patients, and just they take a break, a breather from their life at the hospital, and also a chance for employees to get out in the fresh air and also I guess just rejuvenate before going back.
You did mention this is a community event. It's open to the Torrance community. Anyone else that would like to stop by. What is it like for you? Because you're actually out there a lot of times passing out the produce and all that. How is it like seeing all different types of the community members come together?
I love it because I actually I file as a community event because I actually provide a lot of the produce myself. I bring it in from different sources, different farmers, and different organic growers, and I provide it for the community at very affordable prices, sometimes even at giveaway prices. And at the end of the day, because Friday is our last day of the week, we actually have two different sources that we donate the produce to. I donate half of it to a recreation center in East Los Angeles, and now I work with Providence to feed the community. They do, I think, a meal program with their leftover food to pass out. And yeah.
What is unique about having this type of market at the hospital? For some people, they're like, what? At a hospital? I mean, I feel like it's a trend that's
become very popular. I think that a lot of markets are now being seen not only at hospitals, but a lot of big business centers. It's kind of a type of bringing wellness, an easy way to bring wellness to that community. I know that for people who work in office buildings, they say that market days are their favorite days of the week. It's a break from their routine life, a break from, it's kind of like having a siesta in a way. And I think for hospitals, it's nice to see patients come out. Sometimes we see regulars that have been there for a while. They tell us that that day of the week is their favorite. They come and they tell us about their favorite vendor. They get to talk to the different vendors that come from different parts of Los Angeles to come and serve them. They try samples. It's just a nice little vacation away from whatever hardships they may be dealing with in terms of their family members' health or their loved ones' health. And it's nice for the people who work there who are actually serving also and helping the patients. It's nice to give back to them because they deserve to have also that little breakaway from the daily stresses of hospital life, because it is very stressful to be in that environment, I'm sure.
What can they experience when they do come out? I know you mentioned the dietitian booth. That's very unique to Providence. Tell me about that. What's being offered for viewers who've never visited?
The dietitian booth, they sample out different types of healthy eating. Most of it is live food, salads of different kinds using produce. I think they give an example that healthy eating can be tasty eating. People are really surprised at how good the food is. And also they can speak to a professional about what their diet concerns may be, what to eat, what to stay away from, what may be harming them personally in their life. And it really shows that your health and wellness starts just from the choices you make by food that you consume and put into your own body. And it just really starts within just whatever you buy at the grocery store. And the choices really are in your own power.
And it's free advice.
It's free advice, exactly. The samples are free. And, you know, really the farmers market provides, I mean, definitely for the first hospital I started at, they were just really glad to have something that was also just more cost effective for families and patients to come out, because some of the hospitals I deal with are charity hospitals. So, and it's become popular amongst the hospital setting.
You mentioned a little bit about some of the products that are being offered, but there's a wide range from candles to handmade jewelry to massages. I saw that firsthand.
The massage guy is popular. He's really popular with the staff.
Can you tell me a little bit about what people can experience when they come?
Definitely we have homemade yogurts. This is specifically at our little company in Mary, Torrance Market. We have gluten-free bakery. We have the Good Cookie, which is local on Torrance Boulevard. And we have tamales, grilled chicken, hot food, roasted corn. And then we have hummus, dips. And then we have USDA certified organic produce and just some great people to talk to. I mean, people of just a variety of different types of people. That's what I love about markets. Each booth is a different shop, it's a different personality, it's a different story, so it's interesting, it's a nice little thing. And they develop relationships with customers.
What is key about shopping at a farmer's market, you would say?
I think key is just know what you're buying and know that what you're getting is what you're getting. I know for produce, it's always important, and this is something that I'm taught by agriculture, is just to know what to look for. You just want to make sure that everything you're getting is what they say, that it's organic if it is organic, or if it's pesticide free, you know, that it's not sprayed. It's very tricky with that. There's a lot of laws to using those terms, and just to educate yourself about what to look for. If something is too pretty, too shiny, it's probably too good to be true. So.
And it's really the farm to table approach, right? You're meeting with the farmers that, you know,
well, at our market, it's more I bring the produce to the community.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the difference in a community event and a farmer's market.
Okay.
So with a lot of the hospital markets, I do that. I bring it, and that way I'm actually able to control pricing. That's why I do that. I really provide lower prices than they would find at farmers markets, and that's what you get at Little Company of Mary.
Can you give me an example, because you've mentioned pricing quite a bit? So
right, I don't want to name names, but the produce we provide over at Little Company of Mary is almost, I would say, half the price of what they would get at a grocer, and this is for the same certified organic produce. So, and we really do that just to provide it. It's not, I'm not trying to make a profit off of that, and that's why I kind of control that. It's also just quality control. I want to bring the best quality at the most affordable price, because it's really just a community event for me. And other people are there to make a living, and that's understandable. But even that, I think that everything has to be within a certain reason. So.
What is so great about working at Providence? You work at so many different hospitals and different types, so tell me what's so great about it.
Providence, I'd have to say Tom Harney, definitely for
is
sure. I mean, you can understand because you've met him. He's a great spirit. I think that he's just has that kindred spirit that makes you want to follow along, especially when you're doing something that is just very selfless and just very community oriented. And also, they kind of let you do what you need to do. They don't, they don't over manage on what you're doing. They let it be. And I think markets, after a while, they just kind of have their own organic way of growing into community. It's what the community wants. The market has to listen and provide that. So, and Providence lets that happen.
And I visited the market. It's amazing, and everyone is always so happy and nice.
Yeah, and that is very true. In my markets, I would have to say my vendors, we are all friends, and we get along with each other, and we help each other, and that is very key. So that creates that harmony.
Well, Helen, I really hope people check out the farmers market. We haven't mentioned yet, but it's located in the parking lot near the atrium, correct?
Yes.
And it's every Friday, if you want to give a little bit more
Every
information.
Friday, 10 to 2:30. And if there's trouble with parking, just valet park your car. It's free valet parking, and that's it. And I hope you come along and see us because we'd really love to see everyone there.
Thank you so much for joining me, Helen. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Have a great night.
Thanks.
The hospital's address is 4101 Torrance Boulevard. You can follow them on social media, whether it's Pinterest, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. Their handle is Providence, California. And if Fridays don't work for you, don't forget about the city's farmers market that's hosted every Tuesday and Saturday from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m., rain or shine. Thanks so much for joining me on another NewsBreak Live. The City Council has the evening off. And remember, if you ever want to Facebook us or tweet us, you can tweet us at NewsBreak Live. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great night.